Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am Dean with Masterpiece of Gold and Silver, and today we are considering the Indian head scent. But before we get into all that, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications so you get up-to-date content from us, and please share our videos with other folks that you think would enjoy them. So yes, in 1858, there were almost a dozen new designs for the small scent, all designed by James Barton Longacre, and this was the eventual design that they would decide to use. Longacre was already well known. He had designed the $3 gold piece in 1854, the Indian Princess Head, which featured a classical Greek female bust with a feathered tiara with a Liberty band. Of course, this design influenced the Indian head scent that we know, which also had a female classical design or Greek design with another feather headdress with Liberty Band. But many people of the time thought it was strange to have a kind of a war bonnet or a war headdress on top of a Greek figure. There are three varieties, just kind of quickly going through them. 1859 is the first year and the only variety that features the laurel wreath reverse. The alloy is copper nickel. The following years, from 1860 to 1864, was also copper nickel with the new reverse, which was the oak wreath with shield. And then, of course, the final variety, the third variety there, was a bronze alloy with the oak wreath with shield reverse from 1864 to 1909. Just some fun facts here. All were minted in Philadelphia Mint until 1908. The 1908 S Indian head cent was the first time the San Francisco Mint struck a base metal coin. Previously, all coins struck at San Francisco Mint were either silver or gold. The 1908 S is a semi-key date, and the 1909 S is a key date. And of course, their Philadelphia counterparts are quite common, but are still very collectible. So let's take a closer look here at this 1859. I do like the design overall. It is one of the first small scents, along with the Lincoln scent, that I really started collecting, with some Canadian small scents and large scents as well. But these are just really fun to collect, to kind of go through, to look for some varieties as well. I actually had quite the book of them. I was missing the 1877, which is another key date for the series. And of course, I was missing the 1909S and the 1908S. But I decided to take all those, and they ranged from being a cull to as good as about uncirculated on many of the coins. And I had sold them all off so that I could purchase some really nice examples. And this is one that I was able to purchase for our collection here at Masterpiece of Gold and Silver. This is in nice shape overall. You can see that it is mint state. You can see that there is no wear. However, there are little bits of marks here and there, that will bring it down a little bit of a grade here. Feel free to guess. I do like the Liberty Band. I've always really appreciated that. And this is just a really nice coin. The mintage was quite large, and it being the first year and the only variety of that year, many people kept them. So despite having a mintage of over 36 million, there are many fine examples today. They are, or they can be, quite expensive, so take your time in finding them. This example is an MS62. I bought this at auction for, at the time, about $500, but now I see some are above $600, some even as high as $660, which is very surprising. So this is a copper nickel, as we discussed before. This is the copper nickel design, and midway through 1864, they changed the design, or changed the alloy to bronze, and here is an example of the bronze. This is an 1899. As you can see, this is a beautiful coin. I know that this look is not for everybody. This is a nice red-brown coin. I know a lot of people prefer their small cents in a red color. But for me, when I saw this, the toning really did it for me, especially when there's over 53 million of these that were minted. So it is not a scarce or rare year in any way. So when you kind of get to see these this type of coin in this state with some really beautiful toning, it to me it makes it unique. For me, I know that's not for everybody, but as we take a look here, you're going to see how nice this coin is. It is a little hard, so I apologize to get a really good angle on this because of the lighting, and I'm not really sure what's going on with my focus today. But you can see that it's got some really nice frosty luster here. There are minimal marks on this coin, so it is a lot nicer than the 59 that we were just looking at. You can see a little mark on the jaw there, but not too bad. A little swipe on the cheek here and there, but the fields are relatively open. The toning, I really appreciate the reds, the oranges, the kind of purples and blues. The oak leaves in the reverse here really held on to that luster, especially as we turn it here. You can see the frostiness in these oak leaves, which is really just really beautiful. And here's the shield, just like we had talked about before. Variety 2 and Variety 3 have this reverse, and at the Variety 1, the 1859 is the only one that has the laurel wreath. Again, I'm trying to get a good angle here. This is tough. I don't know what's happening here. So I want you to be able to get a good look at this coin. Let me know if you enjoy coins like this in the comments, though, if you collect Indian head cents. Let me know if you enjoy the toning more. Maybe I know there's a lot of people who do like the tonings, or the toning on these small cents. And then there's folks who really just want it as red as possible. As I said, the mintage 53,598,000, so not a uncommon coin. This is definitely something you can pick up readily. Here we go. Here's the focus. Now I got it. I really like the feathers. I always have, especially the Liberty band and the little band that kind of comes down by the necklace. You can see, again, let's just look. The fields are really wide open here. Just some little contact marks on the cheek, but nothing too distracting. On the reverse, minimal marks here. A little bit there by the O in 1. And also, did you see a little doubling there in the E? I looked up some varieties on these, but there was no reverse varieties listed that I could find. But I do notice there was a little bit of a doubling mark there on the E. Again, this is just one of my favorite coins to own. I really appreciate the beauty of this coin. Again, I know it's not for everybody. I do think the reverse looks better than the obverse, but this is a gem state coin, red-brown, and it is the 95% copper and 5% tin, which makes it bronze. These are just two great coins. I don't regret selling off the bulk of my collection of these to purchase coins like these. So here we have Variety 1, the laurel wreath reverse. And here we have Variety 3, which is the bronze oak wreath reverse. I know many of you that are watching this video already know all this stuff, but if you're a new collector or you're just curious about Indian head cents, I wanted to kind of give you the basics here. These are great coins. Today, you can find them. Coins like these, like I said, when I bought the 59, it was right around $558 or something that I won at auction. And then the 1899, at the time, it was about $230, which was quite high for the year. But again, I really paid for the toning. And now, years later, they seem to be, at least the 1859, to be much higher. I'll be honest, I haven't checked out any recent auctions of the 1899. Anyway, let me know if you collect these. Put them in the comments. And really thank you all for joining me today. And until we meet again, please stay safe and enjoy.